Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah, koholoyumla, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akhwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And in the greeting, that's in the Paleo Hebrew, not Yiddish, I said, Koholoyim La, with all praises to Yahweh. That's the true name of the Father, which the world calls the Most High and all these different names. But his name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, it's Yahweh, which means that he exists or the existing one. Bahashim in the name, Yahushai, which is the Son, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus, is not Jesus, it's Yahushai, which means that he's the Savior or deliverer in Paleo Hebrew. There's no letter J's in Hebrew, no letter E, no letter O, no letter U, no letter V. The letter J was invented in 1524, about 500 years ago. So if the Lord walked the earth 2,000 years ago, do the math. His name couldn't possibly be Jesus because there was no letter J sound at the time, right? So now let's get into some of this article. This is the Entertainment Weekly. And this is, it says Julianna Margulies, if I'm pronouncing the name right. It really doesn't matter. It says faces backlash for comments about black community support for Palestine. Now let's start with the black thing, because no one's black. There's no such thing as black. If you're a so-called black person, you are one of the real Jews. You are from the tribe of Judah. You are those people. First off, let's just clear that up. There's no ethnicity called black. The so-called white man came up with that social construct. And there's no such thing as so-called white people, because look at her. This is a so-called white woman, and we say so-called white because she's pinkish to reddish in color, like the Bible describes Esau, Edom. That's their biblical nationality. So she comes from Esau. She comes from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. We come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which the promises was given to. And that's why so much attention on the so-called black community when it comes to subjects like this, because why is she mentioning it? You haven't heard nobody mention the Chinese that's in America. You haven't heard nobody mention Japanese in America, Filipinos in America, Cambodians in America. I don't give a fuck what every nationality is in this country. But when it comes down to somebody supposedly being supportive and supposed to have a say, why are they always pointing at the so-called black race? You don't hear about none of all these other races. They go under the radar. Now, mind you, these are colleges, because this is what she's talking about. She's basically talking about college students, or, so to speak, because that's pretty much about where all the rallying is going on at in a lot of these college communities, right? So there are a lot of those different nationalities or races of people that go to those schools, but they're not going to put none of them on the news. They're not going to put their face to none of it. They're going to put you so-called blacks. Number one, because we are the top tribe as far as the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? They're going to put you up front. They're going to put you up front as far as their LGBTQ movements. They're going to put you up front as far as just anything that's got to do with negativity. They're going to put your ass up front. You're the poster child for it. And these people right here, they are some of the number ones, culprits in doing shit like that. Because why? They own the film companies. They'll put a movie out making it seem as if they're just the most beautiful people on the planet. Then they'll give you a movie role and you just a nigga with your pants hanging off your ass, or some chick twerking on top of a damn police car. They try and make it seem as if all of us are like that, right? They give you this silly ass rap music because they own the record labels. You see? So, they've been doing this for a long time. But you know what's happening? The Lord is starting to flip things. And they're starting to show themselves, man. And their tongue is starting to fall upon themselves. And that real hatred is really coming through. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into some of what she said. And this is for educational purposes only. I want to play the Twitter version of it, because she's on a podcast, right? Going in. Let me see here. Where is it at? Slovakia. Here we go right here. I think it's called, let me see. It says, listen to Julianna Margulies, or whatever her name is, go on an absolute unhinged rant against black people for supporting Palestine, claiming Muslims would play soccer ball, Slovakia, soccer ball with the decapitated heads of black queer people. Now, why do they have to put black queer? Right? And she goes off into, you'll see, because you'll see. I mean, it's crazy. Black queer. Why do we have to be associated with LGBTQ as a people? Because all of us don't agree with that shit. Mass majority of us don't. But they'll use our people as the poster child for an HIV commercial with some guy hugging up on the backside of another guy, talking about how he's, this pill gonna help him continue on being wicked, basically. You'll see. I mean, it's incredible the shit that they've been getting away with, and then where's their anti-defamation league at when it comes to stuff like that? Why aren't they standing up and saying, well, hey, you know what? That's pretty fucked up that all the negative stuff that's being promoted is being promoted through them as a people. But they own those corporations, they own those companies, they own the marketing spots, man. So come on, bro. Anyway, it says she said claiming Muslims would play soccer ball with the decapitated heads of black queer people if they could, and saying she knows better as someone who played a lesbian on TV. Okay, so here you go. You're supposedly this Jewish lady. Why are you playing a lesbian on TV when that goes against the Torah? Where's your values at? Where's your you know what I'm saying? Where's your values? Because you couldn't get me to play no fucking part like that. You know what I'm saying? Nope, that goes against the scriptures, man. I'm not playing no role like that. But you know what? Most of the people that's over there in that land, man, they're secular anyway. Because them being there don't fit the prophecies. The land of Israel is more secular than actual America, more than likely, or pretty much it's about the same. Anyway, let's get into this. Let me see here.
The use of pronouns.
It's those kids who are spewing this anti-Semitic hate that have no idea if they stepped foot in an Islamic country. These people who want us to call them they, them, or whatever they want us to call them, which I have respectfully really made a point of doing. Like, be whoever you want to be. Mm-hmm. It's those people that will be the first people beheaded and their heads played with a soccer ball, like a soccer ball on the field. There was a film being shown by this black lesbian club on Columbia campus, and they put signs up that said "No Jews allowed." And as someone who plays a lesbian journalist on the morning show, I'm more offended by it as a lesbian than I am as a Jew, to be honest with you, because I want to say to them, you fucking idiots. You don't exist. Like, you're even lower than the Jews. A, you're black, and B, you're gay. And you're turning your back against the people who support you?
The use of pronouns.
It's those kids.
Hey, and there you have it. And there's more to it. But I mean, you can clearly see. She says you're less than nothing. But she's really talking about, you know what I'm saying, I guess, the LGBTQ, so to speak. But, there's plenty of people that's running around out here that's protesting against you guys. So why are you just focused right in? There's plenty of people. I mean, come on, bro. They put up a sign saying no Jews allowed. Well, guess what? We've been in this country for hundreds of years, and a nice amount of that time, there's a bunch of damn signs that say, white only, colored only. You know what I'm saying? Colored, you take your ass to the back. White only this, white only that. And you're one of those so-called white people, too. And then she tried to use, the so-called Jews marching and helping so-called black people back in the days. No, okay, let's do some history though. Didn't your people finance them ships? You know what ships I'm talking about too. I mean, come on, it's absolutely incredible, bro. That you know, but this is the type of. But see, this right here. Let me go into this real quick. The reason why, because I'm telling you, it's the whole fucking world right now is basically against them. They're not, you know, they're not getting the support. Now they got the propaganda because they're dealing with those news networks and they're dealing with all these you know, magazines and, you know, all this shit that they own. But in reality, the people of the world are not feeling that shit, because when you go into the comment boards, these people are like, man, look, nah, we're not agreeing with you, y'all killing all them people over there like that. We're not agreeing. They seeing those babies and shit being dragged out of those buildings with all that goddamn dust and smut on them from a bomb hitting the damn apartment building or the hospital or the school, and people are like, nah. So direct your attention somewhere else, because we don't have anything to do with it. And for you to just group us all up together. Because again, like I said, hey, look, the majority of so-called blacks, they not with that shit. But you pushed it down our throat to the point where we can't say nothing. Nobody can say nothing. And guess who's in behind all that? Guess who's in behind of the pronouns and whatever, you know what I'm saying, these days? Guess who's behind all that stuff? We already know, man. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, because he's putting a gag order on anybody that's going against them. These people are coming to a point of basically shutting down the internet because they don't want people saying certain things. And guess who's in control of that stuff? It's them. All you've seen is a one-sided story of this whole thing that's going on over there, and it's them talking. October 7th this, October 7th that. That's all you hearing. And the terrorists done this, the terrorists done that. Okay. But they don't want to, you know, people are starting to, I mean, people, they understand it. They know how you get down. They've seen you get, it's media, man, and be able to push, you know, goodness upon them. Yeah, we're the great people. Man, come on, bro. Anyway, Salakia, let me get this real quick. That shit kind of just heats you, man. But you know what I'm saying. And I'm not standing up for no blacks. And I'm not standing up for no damn LGBTQ. You Negroes that's out here, that's, you know, that's claiming to be blacks. You out here claiming to be LGBTQ. Y'all asses better repent. Because the Lord is going to destroy you right along with those people. You out here supporting some damn Palestinians. Palestinians in my neighborhood right now own all the gas stations, own all the damn mechanic shops, own a mass majority of shit in my neighborhood. Getting money. They out here doing swell. And guess what? They don't give a shit about Palestine. You got some of them that, you know, get out here on the weekend when they got some free time. You know why they got so much free time to go and fucking do what they doing as far as marching? Because they're doing well and they can go do that. These motherfuckers don't work nowhere. They own businesses. And guess where they own those businesses at? In Jake neighborhoods. So it's nothing for them to pop up. Yeah, man, they driving the best of shit. Look, I wish I could, I'm not too far away from their neighborhoods right. So cut it out with the Palestine shit, man. Nobody give a shit about no Palestinians, man. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, we're not ignorant of the fact that you know who we are. You know that we're the real Hebrew Israelites. You know that we come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and you don't. The promises was given to us, and it wasn't given to you. You have absolutely no business in that land. Neither do those Palestinians. And we're not ignorant. The Lord is starting to, because these particular types of stories, this is prophecy. You see, we're not ignorant of the fact that you're going to call us bywords and this, that, and the third, because we're under the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. No one's calling you a damn byword. Everybody think that you're the Jews, and that's what they call you. Nobody's called. Your name hasn't been changed up 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You didn't go from nigger to Negro to black to Afro-American, African-American, color, and all these different colors. Nobody's calling you no damn bywords, man. You're not the borrower. You're the lender. You're not the tail, you're the head. You're out here that own all the damn banks. So see, we're not ignorant of those things, man. And the Lord is starting to open us up. He's starting to wake up the children of Israel. And what you're really seeing is, I wanted to get into this, what you're seeing is, this is a fight between Esau and Jacob. That's the reason why it's always black and white, so to speak. Because like I said again, why she ain't talking no shit about the Chinese kids? What about the Indians? You know what I'm saying? The East Indians with the damn dot on their head that own all the 7-Elevens and hotels and shit. What about them? Why aren't you coming at them and saying, why aren't you standing up for the Jewish state? Why haven't we seen your support? You know, why aren't you coming up against any of all these other nations? They're going under the radar. Nobody's saying nothing to them, but it's always so-called black people in the news and you pointing us out about some shit. That says a lot right there. Matter of fact, let me get, and we ain't gonna forget about the one lady that, matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find a video. They probably didn't tuck the shit down. The one Israeli lady that was in the conference meeting or whatever the fuck it was, and she talking about the enemy of Israel is the young black community. Like, are you serious? Fucking H.I.M is shooting down bombs at y'all. Niggas in the hood just riding around smoking weed. The worst niggas is doing is shooting at each other out of a Hellcat or something, man. You know, drag racing and shit. You know, looting some damn stores or something. They here in America don't even know who the fuck they are, but you trying to say that we're the problem with Israel? It's incredible, bro. I'm telling you, y'all better wake up, man. Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's what's happening. They're telling on themselves. You trying to tell me out of all the stories you could have sat there and told, that was what you told? Because there's so-called white people in America that hate y'all goddamn guts. Why? Because they're not getting a cut of the money that y'all sitting on. Y'all brothers, and you're that greedy ass brother that don't want to share with the rest of the siblings. And they're mad at you too. So why aren't you talking about them? You see? Jake, not your problem. Matter of fact, though, let me see. I'm just going to Google this shit. Let me see. I might have done it before. I'm just going to put in Israeli woman says black. Young blacks. Let me see. Might be some key words. How the hell are we a damn threat to Israel? Here in these Americas, man. Yep, here we go right here. This shit is in Google. TikTok, you can't get around it. And then here you go, you got the so-called, here you go right here, because there's some so-called black Hebrew Israelites in Israel, and guess what y'all trying to do? Deport them. Y'all been trying to deport them for a long time. They got kids that grew up over there, actually joined your IDF army, and you're deporting them. So where's the support there? And they ain't done shit to nobody. They just over there living by y'all laws, raising their children according to your laws. Actually went into their military, served their 2 years or 3 years, or however the amount of time it is. And here you go, you want to deport them all, as if they got somewhere to go when they come here. I mean, of course, I guess they'll figure it out like everybody else do. But why are you kicking them out? Even if you don't think that they are Hebrew Israelites, no other citizens of the world can come and live in your country like how y'all live here? Shit is insane, bro. But anyway, here you go right here, though. Let me see if they'll play it.
Vanessa doesn't look too thrilled with this call. The flop is ace, queen, queen, trips for Vanessa. Jack on the turn.
Salakia for the commercial playing here. And we telling y'all, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all better wake up. Okay, they showing
thank you so much
this
for
lady's
tuning into
version of
African
it.
News
I don't want
channel.
to really go into
Sure
it. Like, I just wanted to kind of get to what. Here's the council thing right here. Let me see. And this is for educational purposes only too. Let me see if we can get this. I just wanted to just the regular video.
World.
Maybe they played it.
Some very disturbing,
Maybe it's
dangerous,
another
and damaging statements about Black American youth in particular.
So much shit on here, man. I found
this clip very important to discuss at this time.
Anyway.
Because there's so much happening.
Oh, here we go right here. Maybe this is it.
And we are supposed to have a very...
Well, it's looking like one of them videos where they're not getting to the point.
How are our friends and allies in Israel saying their consul, this is a government official, why would she say, quote, the major problem with Israel is with the young generation of the black community?
Yeah, she said that shit.
What in the world is really going on? This is footage leaked from a censored documentary on some interesting ties between them and the United States. And so just for some of you may or may not know that Al Jazeera had done a documentary. And
I don't want to hear all that. I just want to get to what she said. I think this is it.
Israel is with the young.
Yeah, buddy. Here we go.
World, we have some questions here.
The problem with Israel is with the younger generation of the black community. Black Lives Matter starts there.
And the reason this is...
And there you have it. Now you have to question yourself and ask yourself, why the fuck would she say that? The reason why she's saying that is because she know that the brothers are out here on these highways and byways chanting down Babylon the Great, man. And we're taking our rightful culture back. We're taking back our lineage, man. We're taking back our name. We're coming back to our power, man, by the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And they know that. They understand that. This Hebrew Israelite movement done moved the whole entire damn globe, man. Matter of fact, this movement of us praying and chanting down Babylon the Great to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is the reason why Israel and Hamas is going through what they're going through right now, and every other goddamn fall that's going on in this whole entire globe. The Lord is shaking up this whole entire globe on behalf of the Hebrew Israelites, man. The children of Israel, the apple of his eye, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Y'all better wake up, because guess what? The Lord is about to come through and wreck on all of them. This lady that's talking all this shit, you know, about, what's her name again? Let's go back. It's a lot. I came out of it. What's this lady's name again? She's going directly into damn slavery, man. While she's talking all that shit. Anyway, like I said again, man, I don't want to, you know, I'm just trying to keep it classy. Here she go again. The best she got for you is you should be loving her or loving their people because she represents you as lesbians. Get the hell out of here, man. You should be matter of fact, that's a slap in the fucking face right there in itself. That's anti-black. If since you want to be talking about some anti-Sem. When you say that it's anti-black to push lesbianism and all these different lifestyles on our people that will keep us from having children, what you trying to stop our lineage? What you trying to stop us from being a people? What you trying to genocide us? Because there's no children coming out of those unions. See? So hey, man, again, you know, I'm just it's high time to awake out of sleep. Let me grab that real quick, y'all. Salakia, man. You know, Salakia for the rant. Fuck these people, man. We getting to a point now where we already know what it is, man. We not shutting down. We gonna keep on pushing this truth. We're going to keep on chanting down this place, man. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. See that? The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. And how do we know that we're living in that time period? Because of situations like this. So you got to put the whole piece. You got to put this thing together. This is the reason why the Lord said that it's blessed the man that read. You know, you have to read and you have to pray. You have to pray without ceasing, man. Pray for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to open up the knowledge to you, the wisdom to you, to see that you have enemies. These people are your enemies. Only an enemy will push LGBTQ on you so that you won't have children. Because that's the bottom line, what it's the end result of it. That's an enemy. Only an enemy would do that. Only an enemy will want to turn your son into a goddamn daughter. Or your daughter into a son, man. That's a fucking, and I don't give a fuck with, that's enemy action right there. That's enemy action right there, man. This man has gone to war on your ass and you just sitting around just, well, the bullets are flying, but I'm still going to go and just I'm going to the dispensary. This man is shooting down bullets all over the place at your ass from every different angle, from your food that you eat to putting your woman against you, to putting your kids against you. All manner of shit. This motherfucker got traps, all landmines everywhere on our people, man. And then you want to fuss about somebody that had a show that said no Jews allowed. Get the hell out of here. We're not allowed in a lot of places. Still to this very day. Matter of fact, we're not allowed in your neighborhoods. I bet you go to New York City and try and move into the where the fuck is that at that they live? I done been there before too. You run up off in there in one of those Jewish neighborhoods and think that you gonna get a piece of a damn apartment. Get the fuck out of here. You're not getting nothing within their community. You can forget about it. They have their own security, their own police, their own NYPD. And you wondering why people are just not dealing with you like that. Because people can see that you have the edge. And it's an unfair edge at that. That's what it is. It's not about a person having an edge. It's that you have such an unfair edge and you've had it for so long. Everybody got to just bow down and pamper your ass. But we going through everything on a day-to-day basis, been going through it for hundreds of years. Here you go. You got to look up. You know how many people, man, talking about October 7th. Motherfucker, let's talk about all 365 days of the year, of every year for so-called blacks in this place. Get the hell out of here, man. Come on. It's a lot. Like I said again, man, Salakia, man. But boy, this shit just burns, man. Anyway, hey, man, with that, let me just chill, man. With that, hey, man, just know that you have enemies. It's high time to awake out of sleep. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the real Hebrew Israelites. You so-called blacks, you are the real Jews. You are the real Jews from the tribe of Judah. Yahweh. You're not converts. You come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob DNA-wise, bloodline-wise. You are those people. And guess what? They know it, and they're going to come up even harder against you in these last days. Why? Because they know that they have but a short time, according to Revelations 12 and 12. They know that they have but a short time. They know that it's about a wrap for their asses, man. Here you go. Never mind. So many things to say. But with that, I pray the lesson was edifying. Kwam yourself.